Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rebecca, and today we're going to do a cook with me where I make a lunch or dinner using the Instant Pot. We'll be making sausage, potato, and kale soup. This is a creamy soup that when combined with some tasty sausage and some healthy kale and other ingredients, it makes a great filling soup that you can easily make in one pot. So let's head to the Instant Pot to prepare our sausage, potato, kale soup. So today we're going to be preparing our soup in the Instant Pot. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you could also do this on the cooktop using a Dutch oven. So for the Instant Pot, what we're going to do is set it to saute mode. So we'll hit saute onto normal, and it automatically sets to 30 minutes. That's fine for now. What we're going to do is let this heat up a little bit, and then we will add our sausage. So I have about 1 pound of a bulk breakfast sausage. If you wanted something spicy, you could certainly use an Italian sausage. And what we're going to do is put it into the Instant Pot liner pot and saute it until it's nice and browned. I didn't add any oil to the pot because sausage tends to have a nice amount of fat in it once it starts to cook and brown, and we'll brown it until it's no longer pink. And this usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so now that our sausage has browned and there's no longer any pink with that, now we're going to add 1 medium onion that I've chopped to the desired size pieces that I wanted. We'll add that in there. And the onion will help deglaze the pot and get this nice flavorful cooked on debris that we have on the bottom of the Instant Pot liner. So now we'll saute these onions until they become tender and slightly translucent. Alright, our pieces of onion have become nice and tender and somewhat translucent, so we're ready to move on to adding some flavorings and seasonings. So first we're going to add 2 teaspoons of either vegetable or chicken bouillon. Now this comes in a powder form, but I really like the paste form that comes in a jar. That's just better than bouillon. And here's their seasoned vegetable base. It's a nice sauce base, soup base, and you can use it in a lot of different recipes, and it's great to use in a pinch. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons. This will add some nice intense flavor to our soup base. And again, it can be vegetable or chicken. They also have a number of different fun flavors that you can try out as well. And next we'll add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and a ½ teaspoon of black pepper. We'll just stir that in. And then we'll add about 2 potatoes that I have peeled and diced into the desired size potato piece that I wanted for the soup. Red or yellow potato works great for this. And then we'll add about 2 cups of kale that I've removed from its woody stem and kind of chopped and tore the kale into the size pieces that I wanted for the soup as well. And now we'll add 3 cups of milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. And we'll mix this around. Get all of our ingredients nicely combined here. Now we're going to apply the Instant Pot cover, and we'll let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the potatoes are nice and tender. So this has been simmering for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to remove the lid. stir this down a little bit. And hit saute mode and turn it down to less. Now if you notice when you're using the saute mode function on your Instant Pot and the screen says hot like this, that's a normal thing. That is just telling you that the Instant Pot has created the desired temperature that you want for your saute function. So now that we have simmered our sausage, potato, kale soup, and the potatoes are nice and tender, now what we're going to do is add a cornstarch slurry. So I have a mounding tablespoon of cornstarch, which I mixed in with a 1/4 cup of water, and I stirred it till it's a nice smooth slurry. We'll pour that in. So now we're just going to let this simmer until our soup comes to the thickened consistency that we like. That cornstarch slurry will help to thicken up this soup. So we have 6 minutes left on here. This usually just takes a couple of minutes. So once this comes to the thickness that we'd like, I can put this onto the keep warm setting. It'll keep our soup nice and warm until we're ready to eat. And if you were preparing this on the stovetop with a Dutch oven, you would be heating on medium-high heat throughout during the sauteing and browning of the sausage and onions, and then simmering the potatoes until they're nice and tender, as well as this portion here, and we're allowing our soup to thicken for us. So once the soup is prepared, I'll put some in a bowl and we can have a closer look at our finished sausage, potato, and kale soup. We'll have a taste. All right, here we have our sausage, potato, kale soup. It has thickened nicely and with beautiful cream soup. If you're preparing this on the stovetop, you could turn your Dutch oven down to a nice low setting, or put your soup into a crock pot and put it on keep warm as well. I have the remainder of the soup in the Instant Pot to the left there on a low keep warm setting, and it will keep our soup nice and hot until we're ready to serve. This would be great with some nice crusty bread or maybe some buttermilk biscuits. It's a nice filling soup, so it's also great by itself. So let's have a taste. Here you can see the soup has a nice thick finish to it. Nice and creamy. This is a delicious soup, and it didn't need any other salt and pepper, but you can certainly test and taste it during the final simmering and thickening after you add the cornstarch slurry, and add any salt and additional pepper as necessary to your taste preference. So now we have a delicious soup that we easily prepared in the Instant Pot, and it's a great combination of the sausage and potato and kale. It's a delicious and hearty and filling soup, and I hope you give this recipe a try. This is great on weeknights, and when you keep it on keep warm setting, it can be ready for you to eat whenever that may be, when everyone comes home or is ready to sit down for dinner. If you like more inspiration on other soups or chowders, other tasty meals you can prepare, you can check out my playlist on the topic. Well, if you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate you subscribing. And if you enjoyed this or any other video that you watch, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you next time. Take care.